Hey guys, Animalist Reacts here. It's going to be a review slash reaction, whatever you want to call it, to Sachi-iro no One Room, Chapter 42. So we start off the chapter where the last one kind of ended off with this mysterious lady having appeared and talking to Sachi and Yashiro saying good evening. I don't think I've seen you around before. And then she trips and falls on her face. She tries to say, like, I don't think I've seen you around before, but then she trips and falls on her face. Yashiro goes over and it's like, are you alright? And she's like, yes, sorry. And then they're just trying to leave because they're like, well, we'll be on our way now, let's go. And she says, wait, are you guys? She seems like she realizes who they are, but then she asks if they're here to do a test of courage, and she's like, oh, you know, the wooded area behind the shrine, a pretty big forest back there, and there's a deeper part too. Many rumors say that people go there to commit suicide. Most of the time, younger visitors are here to test their courage. So, and then Yashiro's like, please don't talk about suicide or other weird things, especially at a time like this. What if Sachi-san gets any of those ideas, is what he's thinking. And then she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Because, like, Yashiro knows how Sachi is. And so then Sachi seems to be observant, because lady says, I just have a bad habit of jumping to conclusions. Sachi notices the bandage on her face, asks her what happened, and she just says, I'm pretty clumsy, so I trip a lot. Like how I did just now, I got my scratch from one of those trips. This is embarrassing. And then she says, oh, right. I should make a donation, but then she realizes that there's a hole in her pocket. And so she's like, I lost my wallet. And Yashiro's like, alright, whatever, it's fine. Or she says, well, whatever, it's fine. And Yashiro's like, is it really? And she says, I only had some change in it anyway. And Sachi says, a donation, so you're not here for that test of courage either. You said most of the time younger visitors come, or came here to do that. And she says, oh, so yeah, the lady says, oh, and then taking a while for page to load. Yeah, assuming that she's probably not here for the test of courage, most likely. So, sorry about there's a long pause, but yeah. Yeah, leave on that, she says. She says, oh, I'm actually leaving this town today, and that's why I thought I'd come by and pay my last respects, since I'll never be able to visit again. And then Sachi is like, what is this feeling? There's something about this woman that's... And then someone says, so that's where you were. So yeah, something... To Sachi, something is off about this lady, pretty much. And so a guy comes up the stairs yelling, Sugumi, I finally found you. Found your wallet nearby. I knew you'd be close. Where the fuck have you been, pretty much? So the guy grabs her by the arm and is like, come on, let's go home. Tries to drag her off. So she yells, let go of me. And then he says, who gave you permission to talk back to me like that? And then someone says, hey, and the guy, like, raises his hand pretty much and about to, like, hit her. And then we just have Sachi's, like, reaction pretty much, rather than saying what he did, rather than just have, like, Sachi's kind of, like, horrified reaction, and then the guy grabbing her by the hair, trying to drag her off, saying, get over here, and she's like, I'll let go. And she's yelling, or she's saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, please let me go. And then Yashiro yells, hey, let go of her. And then runs over, and the guy's like, mind your own business, pretty much, as he's like pulling on her hair. And then, yeah, she says, I trip a lot, or Sachi remembers her saying, I trip a lot. And then this reminds her of herself when she was grabbed like this, saying, you're hopeless. So Sachi steps up pretty much. The guy's like, what's with you people? This is a problem between me and her. So Sachi pulls the box cutter out pretty much and points it to his neck. And he's like, what the? As he like stumbles backwards pretty much, and Sachi's just looking at him. He gets a really nice close up of her face where she's just like dead eyed, like, I will seriously kill you. And so he just says, someone help, and runs away. And Sachi just kind of like standing there with like a kind of blankish look on her face, and Yashiro's thinking, crap, grabs Sachi by the arm, runs away pretty much. And so he's just like, well, we should get going too. And then she says, hey. So they pretty much just leave the lady by herself. And so she's like, Yashiro, where are we going? This isn't the way we came. Because he's just dragging her off into the forest pretty much. And so, yeah, he tells her that man might call the cops. Why did you have a razor blade on you anyway? To protect myself just in case, she says. Or to protect myself from you just in case. And so Yashiro just like silent, doesn't really say anything. And he's like, more importantly, where are we? Let's see. And she's like, why do you have a phone? And you're like, sorry, but let it slide now. Because, yeah, they're not supposed to have their phones, or at least he is not, because she like confiscated them. And so, yeah, he says, looks like we might have gone a little off the road, nothing's coming up on the map. And so he's like, Matsubashi-san isn't picking up either. And then he's like, pretty much, the breeze is really cold, turns around while saying, I think there's a way out just up ahead, so let's walk a little further. And then he's like, Sachi-san, because you like see in one of the top panels that she seems to like fall backwards a little bit, or like, kind of looks like she turns around, but she actually falls backwards. So she's like, that scared me. Good thing the leaves cushion my fall. Guess I fell all the way from up there. Yashiro walked so fast I didn't even have time to watch my step. Mister always matches my pace. That looks, or she's like, that looks too steep to climb. I'll have to find a way around. Where could my hat and glasses have fallen? Yeah, she fell a pretty long way down, but because the leaves were piled up, she like cushioned her fall. And so the place she ends up is this like seemingly the place the lady was talking about, where kind of like looks around, sees a noose, and then just kind of like the forest. And so yeah, she remembers the lady's words about how many rumors say that people go there to commit suicide. So she's like, is this the place she was talking about? Because yeah, there's like a shovel and some rope hanging from a tree and stuff like that. Like seemingly belongings on the ground and stuff. But yeah, overall, pretty good chapter. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more anime reaction reviews and manga reviews. That's all I got for this one, so I will see you all next time. So yeah, later.